For decades, we've been told the same story. Jupiter is the guardian of the solar system, a giant cosmic shield using its enormous gravity to absorb deadly asteroids and comets before they can hit Earth. A peaceful protector, a big brother watching over us from deep space. It's a beautiful story. There's just one problem. It may be completely wrong. Recent data from the spacecraft Juno, combined with advanced planetary simulations, have revealed something far more disturbing. Jupiter may not be our protector. It may be a chaotic predator, a gravitational machine so massive that every object near it eventually becomes ammunition. Asteroids, comets, even entire moons can become victims of its pull. Jupiter doesn't simply exist inside the solar system. In many ways, it controls it. And the deeper scientists investigated this so-called failed star, the stranger the case became. Because Jupiter sits dangerously close to a terrifying boundary. A little more mass and nuclear fusion could have ignited deep inside its core. The solar system might have had two suns. Earth's orbit may never have stabilized. The inner planets may never have fully formed. Life itself may have been impossible. Jupiter didn't fail to become a star because it was weak. It failed because it ran out of time. Which raises an unsettling question. Why is this monster currently sitting in the exact position where it can either protect Earth or throw entire worlds into the sun? If the data's right, we may have completely misunderstood Jupiter, and what we're about to find does not look like a guardian. Let's examine the shield theory. If Jupiter is protecting Earth, why is the inner solar system still filled with impact scars? Why did Earth suffer extinction-level asteroid impacts? Why did the dinosaurs die? Why does danger still keep coming from the outer solar system? Then came 1994. Humanity watched comet Shoemaker-Levy 9 impact Jupiter. People celebrated. See? Jupiter saved us. But when astronomers ran the numbers, they discovered something chilling. Jupiter's gravity doesn't simply catch objects, it redirects them. Its gravity well is so enormous that passing objects can be accelerated like bullets. Some are captured, some are destroyed, and some are hurled toward the inner solar system. Jupiter doesn't simply bend space, it weaponizes it. In some simulations, removing Jupiter actually reduces the number of catastrophic impacts Earth receives. That means Jupiter may not be a shield at all. It may be a sniper that occasionally misses its target. And Shoemaker-Levy 9 revealed just how violent this giant really is. When the comet hit Jupiter, the explosions were larger than Earth itself. Dark scars spread across Jupiter's clouds like bruises on a planet-sized god. For a moment, Jupiter stopped looking like a world and started looking alive. But this creates an even bigger mystery. If Jupiter is such a chaotic gravitational force, why is the solar system still stable at all? Why aren't the planets scattered into deep space? The answer may lie beneath Jupiter's clouds, and what's hidden there shouldn't exist. For over 50 years, scientists believed Jupiter had a solid rocky core, a dense planetary seed, the foundation that allowed the giant planet to grow. Simple, logical. Then Juno arrived, and everything broke. Juno measured tiny distortions in Jupiter's gravity field. The data suggested something impossible. Jupiter's core may not actually be solid. Instead, it appears diluted, smeared across the interior, a gigantic, fuzzy core with no clear boundary. Rock, metal, hydrogen, all partially mixed together. A planet so violent it blurred its own anatomy. There may be only one realistic explanation. Something hit it. Something enormous. New planetary models suggest that billions of years ago, Jupiter collided head-on with a giant protoplanet, possibly 10 times the mass of Earth. Jupiter didn't just survive the collision, it absorbed the victim. It ate an entire world to become king. Imagine the scale of that impact. Not continents colliding, not extinction events, not nuclear war. Entire planets vaporizing into superheated plasma. For a brief moment, early Jupiter may have glowed like a newborn star surrounded by liquid fire, and the scars of that collision may still exist deep inside the planet today. But Jupiter wasn't finished growing. As it became larger, it started moving, and this is where the investigation turns into horror. Look at Mars. Why is it so small? According to standard planetary formation models, Mars should have become much larger, possibly even a super-Earth. So what happened? And why is the asteroid belt so strangely empty? The answer may be one of the most violent events in solar system history, the Grand Tack. Billions of years ago, Jupiter may have migrated inward toward the Sun, not slowly, not gently, like a gravitational wrecking ball. As Jupiter moved inward, its gravity destabilized everything in its path. Entire protoplanets may have been thrown into the Sun. Others were ejected forever into interstellar darkness. The early solar system may have looked less like creation and more like a mass extinction event. Some scientists believe Jupiter destroyed the first generation of inner planets before Earth even existed. Think about that. We may not be living in the solar system's original version. Earth may be second-generation civilization territory, a world built in the graveyard of planets Jupiter destroyed. And the terrifying part is this: Jupiter may never have stopped. The only reason it turned around was because of Saturn. As Saturn formed, its gravity locked onto Jupiter like a leash. The two giants became gravitationally linked, and Saturn pulled Jupiter outward again. Without Saturn, Jupiter may have continued spiraling inward. Earth would never form. Humanity would never exist. This video would never happen. Our entire civilization may depend on one ancient gravitational accident. A slightly different orbit, a slightly larger Jupiter, a slightly weaker Saturn, and humanity disappears from history before history even begins. But Jupiter itself is still changing. The most famous storm in the solar system, the Great Red Spot, is shrinking. For centuries, astronomers watched this gigantic storm rotate across Jupiter's surface. At one point, Earth could fit inside it multiple times, and yet now, it's dying. But what if the Great Red Spot isn't just a storm? What if it's a scar? Because beneath Jupiter's clouds, conditions become truly alien. Pressure rises to millions of times stronger than Earth's atmosphere, and eventually hydrogen stops behaving like a gas. Electrons break free. The material becomes electrically conductive. Hydrogen becomes liquid metal. Scientists believe an enormous ocean of liquid metallic hydrogen exists deep inside Jupiter, and inside that metallic ocean, Jupiter generates something monstrous: its magnetic field, the largest structure in the solar system. If human eyes could see Jupiter's magnetic field from Earth, it might appear larger than the moon in our sky. The radiation trapped inside it is horrifying, powerful enough to destroy spacecraft electronics, deadly enough to kill an unprotected astronaut near some of Jupiter's moons. Jupiter is not just a planet, it's a giant spinning electric machine. And now, the Great Red Spot is weakening. Nobody fully understands why. Some scientists think nearby storms are draining its energy. Others suspect deeper changes inside Jupiter itself, which means humanity may be witnessing the slow death of the solar system's most famous storm, or something even stranger. The king may be evolving again. We started this investigation looking for a protector. What we found was something far stranger. A planetary giant that may have destroyed the first generation of worlds, nearly became a second sun, and accidentally helped create the conditions for Earth to exist. But Jupiter's final secret may be hiding far beyond its clouds. Europa, an icy moon orbiting deep inside Jupiter's radiation field. Beneath its frozen surface may exist a dark global ocean containing more water than all of Earth's oceans combined. An ocean heated not by sunlight, but by Jupiter's gravity itself. which means the same planet that nearly destroyed the solar system may also be creating life in the darkness. And somewhere tonight, beneath those endless storms, Jupiter is still shaping the fate of worlds.